Hey, what's up, guys? Right now in this video, I'm going to talk about the stream that happened yesterday. Briefly, I'm going to talk about some pretty exciting news that dropped earlier today. Hold on, let me take a sip of this water. All right, so what happened yesterday was the last of the 3 Age of Triumph streams, and what they did was just basically spoil what all the raid armor is gonna look like with the new ornaments, and they gave us some insight as to some like sandbox changes that they're making. All right, so I'm gonna have images on screen where you get to see the Volta Glass armor here, and this is with the ornaments on. Without the ornaments, it's gonna look like the old gear. And what the theme of this is, I've noticed with all 4 of the new ornament looking sets, or like the sets with the ornaments on, is that like the idea of raid armor and weapons is that when the Guardians defeat their enemy, they then in turn figure out how to use their own powers against them. So with the Vex, that gets you the Vex looking armor, and with the Hive you get the Crota armor and the Oryx armor. Sorry. And with Siva, you get the Siva-fied armor, And what the theme of these ornaments are is that over the course of time, we've further improved on the armor to the extent that it's at like a new plateau basically of power. And you have the basic raid armor, which is the first time or the first couple times through the Volta Glass, but after it being around for 2 years, 3 years, it reaches like a whole new level. And it's the same idea for the Crota armor. Hold up 1 second, I'm gonna pause this. I need to clear my throat. All right, I'm sorry, I had some dick in my throat. So yeah, so I was saying that it's the same idea with the Crota armor. So what the deal is here is that over the course of time of fighting the Hive while wearing the Dark Below armor, your armor and you as a Guardian have gotten stronger from defeating the Hive over and over again and repurposing their power through yourself. And it got to a point where you could only fill the armor with so much power, and it's starting to like spill out. That's basically what they were saying, and that's the idea. And as you can see, it what they came up with is this quite elaborate light show that comes out of your armor, and I don't know. I think it's kind of dope. I think it's kind of cool. It looks weird and different, but I mean that's a high for you. So an interesting thing about it too is that when you take damage, the the lights go out, like the effects go out, and they come back within like a couple seconds or whatever. Moving on to King's Fall. This armor is pretty fucking dope. I really like this one, or these sets. So the deal with these is a similar idea, and except instead of like the big giant elaborate light show, it's more subtle, and it's blue lights. It's funny, like I've noticed that between like Oryx and his son Crota, there's like, I don't know, like Crota seemed more like his whole like vibe, like his whole like visual vibe seemed more elaborate and not as dark and gritty. It's like it seemed more alien, and like alien and like dirty and like magical, but like Oryx is just like, I don't know, just like pure evil, just like straight up like demon shit. I don't know. Anyway, and the same thing goes on for these lights. If you know, when you the player take damage, your lights go out, but they come back in a couple seconds. My favorite out of this, I don't know. I really can't pick out of these. But for the Crota one, I'd definitely say my favorite is the Warlock probably right now. But for the Oryx one, I don't know. Like it's hard. I like them all. And you have Wrath of the Machine. Images are a little bit tricky here because this one's animated. So there's a lot of like lighting effects that look sort of like chroma like that go on. It's like a lot of like digital lights on the armor pieces for the different classes. And on top of that, it's like the Siva is starting to leak out of your armor and out of like your head if you're a Titan and such, and like your shoulders and chest and like rib area if you're a hunter, and like your shoulders and such, and like your chest I think if you're a warlock. And it's like animated and you can see parts of it like breaking off and such. And still images aren't gonna really portray that too well, but it definitely is better when you see it in motion. Now moving on from that, I'm talking about the last armor set, then I'm gonna talk about some other things. Then you have the Age of Triumph sets. These are gonna be releasing in the boxes, in the new treasure boxes that are coming out. And I really fuck with these. I really do. It's a bit of a reskin. It's pretty much a reskin of like some like OG Destiny like designs from like vanilla, but they look so much better now. And they also added chroma, so that's good. Not all of it's gonna run off the same like ornament system, because I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a grind, seriously. But yeah, chroma here on these, and yeah, they just look really regal and fucking dope. And it's nice to see it's nice to have that contrast of like really super elaborate raid armor that like it's crazy and it really goes out there. Then you got the simple like Guardian like Age of Triumph armor. Like it's simple, it's sleek, it stays true to what a Guardian really is. You know, I really fuck with it. And the Hunter fucking like cape or like hood is like cloak. It's fucking nuts. It's amazing. All of it like with the chroma activated, and I think I'm gonna get it in white, just how it was in the live stream is just crazy. Like it's really bright too. It's like fuck. Like you have to look at it at a certain angle, or like you're not gonna actually see the shape. Some new weapons got not new, but some new weapons got like ornaments, Suros, No Land Beyond, Necrochasm. Necrochasm also got a buff. Its explosive thing can proc on any type of kill. It doesn't have to be a headshot anymore. As for No Land Beyond, I got nerfed. It's gonna flinch more when you get shot. Fucking finally. I think they changed something about sidearms, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think I actually turned it off just before they finished. I was like, alright, whatever. I hope you touch them. You better touch them. If you don't touch them, then whatever, man. What else? They're fixing the blink thing. They found the HUD thing lasts less. They're getting rid of the recovery nerf to blink. They're increasing auto rifle range, and they're reducing hand cannon range by 3 meters. I don't even know why they're even bothering. And they're changing up the health thing, like the health bug. But they're keeping the effect on a couple things, like Red Death, Life Steal, Hungering Blade are gonna keep it the way it is. What else? Let's see here. Oh, elemental primaries. So with the raid weapons, the primaries with elements. You can use it regular. So let's say I get a Fate Bringer drop. I can use it regular with no ornament or with no element. Sorry. But if I want to use it with an element, I think I have to like press something in its tree. I wasn't paying attention during that part either. And it'll turn on the element, and it'll turn the Fate Bringer into an exotic. So that'll use my exotic slot. And I think they said damn near every single raid primary is gonna get it's gonna have that option. So if you want it, you can use it with even shitty ass water quota. But here's the other big news. Here's the news that came out today. Destiny 2 has gotten its first leak. The choo-choo train, the hype train has started, and people are excited. I'm excited. I mean, like the thing is that right now I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda, so I'm kind of busy, But this is still good news. Apparently, what it seems like is an Italian gaming retailer got like posters early, and the motherfucker, like some like employee like posted online, was like, "Hey, look, Destiny 2 confirmed," or whatever. That was a terrible Italian accent. And on the poster, you can see a hunter, titan, and a warlock. You see a little bit of racial diversity. The warlock's a black guy. That's all. And looks like, according to Bife thinks that the Titan is holding a Omelon auto rifle. I thought it was like a railgun, whatever. And but I do agree with him, and I did think that the shotgun was a Cyril shotgun, so that's cool. They're gonna keep the weapon foundries going to a certain extent, and hopefully they'll expand on them. If you're skeptical if this is real or not, I mean, Jason Schreier says that he believes it's real. That's a guy who writes for Kotaku, who's been talking about Destiny leaks and stuff like that for like since before the game came out, actually, and he's like 80% right. He's typically on the money with the shit he says and posts on Kotaku. So this is probably real. Release date like September 8th or something like that. Yeah, September 8th. And apparently at the bottom it says a beta. So that's dope. That's good news. That means we'll get a chance to try the game before it comes out. And that's the big news with that. I mean, Destiny 2. I don't know. I'm not as excited because I knew it was coming. I would have thought they would have waited till at least April, but I mean, it's like whatever. Yeah, so hype train, choo choo. Yeah, let's go. So that's the video. I'm out. We're gonna go play some more Mass Effect Andromeda or some shit. I'll see you later. Peace.